Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This some you could not relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposite. Eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crowning. I need my whole hood to see this. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek girl, a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still, the rap shit just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch the street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
Street poet with a ghetto essence, blessing. Don't know what you just stepped in, reppin'. 713 South Texas, legend. Maybe Bob Marley in the flesh in. On 2K TV with a Lexus. Please tune in, cause you're about to get a blessing. Buddy Rowe.
Ready for 2K Compete events? If you're looking to double your XP aboard the Concha Del Mar, the top deck is where it's at, all weekend long. And next weekend is the return of Park After Dark. Taking place at a new surprise location, Park After Dark will be glowing with wild patterns, crazy hats, and hoops. Over in the city, this weekend, earn double XP at Affiliation Appreciation by wearing your affiliation's gear. And keep wearing that affiliation gear at next weekend's Rival Day. It's your chance to prove that your affiliation is the best of them all. Who will be crowned the new champions of the city? I can't wait to find out. That's it for me. I'll see you at the next event.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. This week, we've partnered with recording label United Masters, and throughout the episode, we'll be showcasing the winners of the 2K Beats Soundtrack Search. All of the artists you see in this episode, you can hear in-game while hooping in NBA 2K22. Let's get started. Buddy Rowe, welcome to 2K TV. Congratulations. How are you feeling in this moment?
Words can't explain. Everything is really surreal. You know, I'm just letting it sink in. I can't say that I'm completely surprised because I know what work I put in, but overall, I'm just happy to kind of reap this blessing. So just taking it all in.
So tell us about the moment you decided to enter, and were you like, this is the competition for me?
Absolutely. When I knew what song I was submitting, I was like, I could hear this being played on NBA 2K.
This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kind of straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate.
I have a background in basketball and all that, so I just felt like it would be perfect. And lo and behold, it was.
Steve Stout and Jason Tatum tell you that you won. What was that moment like?
The music was great. I think it was dope.
Obviously, the beat was nice, and he was switching up his flow. That was a good one out the gate.
Again, words can't explain it. Like, that's Steve Stoute. You know, I hear that name in music songs, you know, from people that I look up to. And Jason Tatum, honestly, that's one of my favorite players in the league. I root for him so strong. Like, so for him to be, you know, single-handedly saying, yeah, this is one that we're going to use for NBA 2K, and Steve Stoute as well, you know, that's a king when it comes to the music industry. So it was just a blessing to hear that, and, you know, I was overwhelmed, to tell you the truth.
Now, I know you're a 2K fan, so what was it like to hear your song while you were playing NBA 2K?
I uploaded it with my family, and when we were just listening to the soundtrack, and Follow Me came on after the Dreamville song, Sacrifices. And it was just like, wow, it kind of sunk in. It's like, wow, you're really on a playlist with people that you looked up to growing up, and people that actually got you into music. So it's surreal. It's surreal. I can't even explain it. You know, I'm playing with Kyrie, and I'm hearing my song in the background.
Buddy, thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV, and congratulations once again on your success.
No problem, Alexis. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple.
Hey world, it's Era. I'm from Franklin, Virginia. I'm currently featured on NBA 2K22. I hope you all love the song. Definitely check me out for more music on the way.
Era, welcome to 2K TV. We're so excited to have you on.
Great, thank you so much for having me on.
Congratulations is in order to you because your song was selected to be an NBA 2K22. How did you find out that you won?
My phone was going crazy. I got an email from United Masters. They had also tagged me on an Instagram post saying I was one of the 10 winners out of 13,000 contestants. And I mean, I jumped out of my bed. I called down to my wife and I was like, babe, I won. So, you know, it was a dream come true.
I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions. It's my time.
What do you hope the 2K community takes away from hearing your song in the game?
I honestly hope that they can take away the fact that I'm a small town kid. I never had a dream to do anything like this, and that it's possible for anybody to chase their dream. So definitely, you know, shoot for the stars. Just being yourself is what's going to help you get to the top.
Are you a big 2K fan?
Huge 2K fan. I've been playing 2K since like 2K8.
Do you hear from the 2K community that have heard your song in the game? Do they reach out to you via social media or recognize you in person?
Yeah, they do. People are saying, hey, I'm here from 2K. This song is a banger. I'm glad I found this guy. This guy's a sleeper. So, you know, it makes me feel amazing.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV, and congratulations once again.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Hornets. Not the biggest backcourt, but they hold their own. Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier, always ready as they prepare to do battle inside the Staples Center. Hornets, Clippers, coming up next. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce. Joining our broadcast tonight, WNBA champion and finals MVP, Candace Parker. Welcome, Candace.
Hey, BA. I appreciate it. Thanks for allowing me to be here today.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Washington is the 4 and Zeller at center. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard and it's Rain Man in at the power forward position. Well, Candace, load management's become a big part of the game recently. And for guys like Kawhi Leonard, that maintenance is required to get him through a season with the idea that he'd be at his best and his healthiest come playoff time.
And that's the key. You want to be at your best come playoff time. But you know what? You got to get... to the playoffs. You got to get in position as well. So you know, I look for Kawhi and his team to be smart, and load management is a thing that is here to stay.
Now here's Ball. He played a great game against the Lakers.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Rozier. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Ball against Harris. Driving to the basket.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Ball against Harris. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Clippers making a change here. Cook. Charlotte's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Devontae Graham out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Biyombo in at the 5.
Precision pass by Ball. He wasn't going to waste an easy dime to a wide open man.
Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside Graham to the left wing. Good chance here for Ball. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's already developed as a shooter. And he's going to get more consistent as he gets stronger.
Over to the left wing. Cousins for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Clippers lead by 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Ball. Miller pulls it in.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Harris. No good, a bit long that time. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Graham. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I love how hard Bridges goes. I mean, it's what gets the D to act like this.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made, you know, regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
Bridges hits them both.
You know, Bridges takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
Out to Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Now one on Ball.
Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
The Hornets making a switch here. Zeller's checked in.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Graham, the pass to Hayward. Here's Graham. It's Hayward on the wing. Here's Ball. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Ball's got 7 points.
You see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, man, he's got some vision.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Graham finds Zeller. And here's Ball. Takes a 13-footer. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Graham, the pass to Ball. 13 feet out. And there's Graham. That one's good. The assist by Ball. 5 points in the game.
When you're a smaller guard like Graham, the mid-range is a great shot. You avoid the bigs in the lane.
Here's Harris. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Charlotte trailing.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what Coach decides to do from here.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Graham on the attack. Harris gets a hand on it. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Washington's checked in for Bridges.
PJ Washington.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
13 foul. At the line.
The free throw drops for Harris. Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels is checked in for Hayward. Rozier comes in for LaMelo Ball. And it's Monk in for Graham.
Their focus is sharp tonight. You can see it at the free throw line, shooting almost 90% from there.
Up top, Monk from the high post. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Monk. Give him 8. Here's Washington. Monk passes to Rozier. McDaniels from long range. Rain Man grabs the board. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Back to Harris. Fires for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions improved since you came into the league?
Well, B.I., are we talking about traveling? Because they allow the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
You know, we're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean, it could be better. But, you know, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they flew commercial. You know, it's a part of it. We got to continue to grow our game, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to get those private PJs.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily." The greatest achievement. Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allen. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Basketball. Substitution for your Clippers.
.152 left to play in the first half. Pass to Zeller. Now Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rain Man grabs the board. The Clippers in the lead. Harris up top. Monk covers. Back to Harris from behind the arc. Again, Harris missing.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, B.A. I'll hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
It doesn't get much better than a visit from Candace Parker.
Oh, man, she's forgotten more about basketball than most people will ever remember. One of the true greats.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Rozier, the pass to Monk. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Monk's got 15.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Stolen by Rozier. Pass to Monk. Back to Rozier. Now here's Monk. Floats one. There's the block. Harris against Rozier. Harris misses.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Monk finds Zeller. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team is in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
Monk for three. Can't hit that one. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
They got hammered. I mean, hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that can make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, next.
We've got Ivica Zubac, and it's Rain Man in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Charlotte has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Hayward outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Harris against Ball. Harris passes to Leonard. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 6th assist of the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Rozier uses the glass on the layup. Rozier's got 6.
An effective scorer when given this position. Rozier, he's intelligent and realizing when to try his luck from him.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
First team foul.
Leonard against Ball. It's stolen by Leonard.
Only 1 turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
Harris against Hayward. Leonard outside. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zella can send your shot back.
And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much.
Substitution on the court.
Harris outside. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 22.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Zeller, the pass to Monk. Good D by Harris. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 20-5 run. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. Ahead, Cousins with it. Now guarded by Monk. Leonard's shot's good. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And they double up Harris. 4-3. They get the rebound. Count that one. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Cousins against Graham. Shoots over Cousins. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Harris's shot is good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's Monk. 15 points in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Here's Monk.
The depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to hit.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
you won't pull up, get inside. Said you won't pull up, take drive. When we gon' pull up, come outside, drive. It's real, drive. Said you won't pull up, get inside. Said you won't pull up, take drive. When we gon' pull up, come outside, drive. It's real.
Season 2 is here, and so is a new domination in my team.
Introducing the NBA 75 Domination. In honor of the league's 75th anniversary, you'll be going up against all NBA opponents from every year in the NBA.
And with a new domination comes new rewards. Also new to Season 2 are the first ever player coach cards in my team.
For every 3 stars you earn in each of these domination games, you'll earn a Ruby Player Coach card featuring a bunch of NBA players from over the years. Whether it's Dr. J, Zion, LeBron, or...
And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile territory. Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high above. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. In a blazing start to the new season, we look at the updated power rankings. Some teams are hot, and some teams aren't. Take a look at the Jazz. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at the Clippers, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Harris is out there with Harris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Cameron in at the 4. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So the Clippers win the tip. Harris with it. Out to Harris. Back to Harris. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Conley. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Favors passes to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Sweet shooter and a high basketball IQ. Joe Ingles always in the right spot offensively.
Harris against Conley. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley into the lane. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Cameron, the pass to Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Conley. Cranes the three-pointer.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Favors finds Ingles. Outside Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ingles. Shoots over Zubac. Ingles can't get it to go. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And that one is good from Zubac.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harris against Mitchell. Lobs it up for Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
Harris outside. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.